Good morning. Hi, hello, good morning. It has been a while. If there is anyone here and you can let me know how my mic sounds, please do. I got a new microphone. Yeah, lots of stuff has happened, I guess. I got like a standalone microphone. It's like right in my face. And my husband helped me set it up, but I'm not entirely sure it's good because I had to update so much stuff this morning. So I don't know if the settings got saved and my computer's being really finicky and says I have to activate the operating system even though it has it and it's really annoying. So I just had a bunch of issues this morning, which is why I'm a little late. I had to restart a bunch of things and have updates for so much because I've been gone so long, I guess. I guess that's why. So, good morning. Hi, hello. I am here. It has been like a month, more than a month, and it's because I have anxiety and I was doing stuff. I really thought summer would be more streaming because I usually get pretty busy in the fall because there's like a lot of fun stuff to do. But no, I mean, summer's kind of busy because I do a lot of yard work. But yeah, I just been doing a lot of stuff and being nervous, as is the way. So last stream, oh gosh, I think it was the 4th of July, I said that we would kind of do a rotation and play Little Witch in the Woods and Stardew Valley and like swap. And then I also mentioned that I would like mix in some art streams every like third stream. But I changed my mind. I have not really been able to go swimming this summer, and part of that is my own fault for getting a bunch of tattoos. The other part is just that it's been like way too hot, like where swimming isn't fun because the water is like the same temperature and there's bugs, and then there kept being thunderstorms. So you can't like go swimming in a thunderstorm because that's dangerous, even though it would be really cool to be out swimming in a storm. But yeah, so I haven't been able to go swimming and I want to play a game where you go swimming. That's what we're going to do today. So we're going to do our nails. I have 4 polishes here. We're going to try and do a gradient. And on the other hand, we'll do this sparkly one. So this is called Blue Lagoon from ILNP. As far as I know, it's still available. It is a like turquoise blue teal with a gold green shimmer to it, and I think it has some hollow. Very, very oceany. So we're gonna do that on my right hand. We'll start that and then we'll try and do something fancy on the left hand because I'm right-handed, so it's a little easier to try and do the fancy stuff with my right hand since I can draw better with it. So anyway, I have been gone, quite obviously. Just been having anxiety, getting tattoos, healing from the tattoos, photographing a lot of stuff. I think I talked about it before. I started like a photo club with some of my friends who were getting into photography or were already into photography. And so we've gone a few places and taken a lot of pictures. And then I ended up a few places taking pictures for like events near me just as like a volunteer. So I've been editing a lot of pictures, which takes a long time. I think you see online people talk about how they think photographers charge too much because it's just taking a picture. But like the equipment is really expensive. Your time has value. There's a like creative vision and the knowledge that you've learned through however long you've been photographing. And then there's all the all the editing you have to do and the storage and the processing and like honestly it even takes hours to like go through the hundreds or thousands of photos you took of something and get rid of the bad ones. It's a lot of work. And then people will go, "Well, can I just have the raw pictures?" Which they don't think about the fact that you can't even most most people can't even really look at them because they don't have the right program. And so no, you can't have those. They're also like not good until you edit them and make changes. They literally have all the data so that you can do your best job fixing it to be how you want. And then there's the like most obvious thing is that everyone should make enough money to live. Like if that's your career, being a photographer, and people are like, "Oh, they charge so much." They have bills to pay. They got, they have a life. Okay. I think we'll probably do the yellow because it's the lightest. Usually if you're doing a gradient, you want to do the lightest first. This is Banana Hacks. This is discontinued. It's from Hollow Taco. And it's like a light yellow. They have some new yellows that are similar, which I think is part of why this got discontinued is they made some other yellows. So if you want something close, you can probably find it. It's a creme. So yeah, I just have been healing tattoos and editing a lot of pictures and fighting the war that is calming my dogs during thunderstorms and fireworks. Because that's a hell of a time. I think I have talked about it probably too much, but it is like, I know if you have fear, as someone who has fear, anxiety, nervousness, whatever, it's hard to break the habit. And animals, like dogs, cats, wildlife, their brains are a lot different than ours, and they don't really have the capacity to like logic out of their fear. But it is sad and kind of frustrating and kind of funny that, you know, my pets have lived on Earth X amount of years and still think that loud noises are going to harm them when it's like happened a lot, like every summer happens a lot. And we help them, we try and distract them, we give them medication, and they're still like, oh God, it's the end of the world. And I know that the sounds are like 4 times louder for them than they are for people, but it's still like, you have lived on this earth this many years, and yes, you have toddler baby brain. But my gosh, you have not died. Please stop running around screaming. My older dog, she's always been really anxious, and we have her on like Prozac for dogs. And then we have to sedate her for fireworks and stuff. But it doesn't help when people do their fireworks on like a day you're not expecting. Like you expect them 4th of July weekend, but when people just randomly do them, and then she's freaking out and like the drugs won't kick in for an hour, so she's just suffering. It's terrible. And then she like is so freaked out when it rains, even if there's no thunder, if it's just like really heavy rain because she can hear it on the roof. She's like freaking out and she wants to escape the noise by going outside, which is where the noise is gonna be louder and she's gonna get wet and she doesn't like to be wet. So it's just like, girl, please. You know what the rain is. My goodness. It's been like every night. I don't know if this has been like the wettest summer we've had ever, but there's been storms a lot. And then that makes it really hard to mow the lawn if it rains constantly. And then we have the problem where the lawn is really tall, all the grass is tall, and my dogs don't want to go to the bathroom because the grass is touching their butt. And it's horrific. They're so silly. I love them so much. Not not for the weak to have pets. They're like literally babies for 10 years. A little more independent because like a baby can't really get around, but a speedy baby. What interest? I mean, if you're watching this as a VOD, you won't hear it, but there is a like clicky clacky song playing right now. It's intriguing. I also had to go in, so with all the updates, because I had to update my camera, I had to update my microphone, I had to make my microphone the default microphone, I had to like update OBS and update my avatar guy and update uh Steam. I had to update so much stuff this morning. I also had to go in. I don't know how um aware people are, and people probably not everyone is a streamer, so it's like I guess it's not important to everyone, but I had to go into Twitch because they just rolled out a generative AI thing, like train generative AI with your content for Twitch streamers, and it is automatically opted in for everyone. And when the product manager was asked live on stream why it's automatically opt in, he said, well, if we made it opt out automatically, then no one would sign up. It's freaking hateful. Then don't make it. Don't, like, if you know no one wants it, don't do it. It's so frustrating. So if you're interested in turning that off, it is in your account settings. I thought it was in the stream settings, but it's account settings and then like security, I think, and you have to scroll all the way to the bottom and unclick it. And I'm not saying you have to do that. I'm saying if you want to do that, that's where it is, because it took me a little bit to find it. So I had to do that this morning before I went live. Oh my gosh, and then I tried to go live and it was like, your stream key doesn't exist. I was like, oh my gosh. So many things went wrong. That's what I get for being gone for over a month. That's what I get. All right, second coat. Let's see what else has been going on. I thought I'd have more to talk about because it's been like over a month. Let's see. Well, I could talk a little bit about like what I've been watching, I guess. I don't know. Wow, I'm really not. I think I'm zoomed in on the camera since I updated it and I need to fix that later. I have been watching Supernatural because I don't think I've ever actually watched all of it. And I tell you what, it's like season 4 or 5. Okay, the show's been out a long time, so I'm always hesitant to spoil stuff for people because I don't want to be that person, but then it makes it so I can't really talk about anything or like my opinions, which I feel is kind of boring, and I want to talk about my thoughts. So I think I'm gonna try and talk a little more about Supernatural because it's been out for so long. When I was watching The Boys, that was like kind of recent, so I didn't want to spoil anyone, but Supernatural has been out for ages and it's got a huge fandom. So anyway, so season 4 or 5, I can't remember which one it is. Uh they stop the apocalypse. Spoilers, spoilers. They stop the apocalypse. Oh, I messed up that nail. They stop the apocalypse because Sam jumps into the pit. And then Dean gets to have like a normal life because all of the troubles are gone. Like he goes to his lady and he like kind of gets to go home and like be normal and not be a hunter. And I feel like that was a really good ending. Like if you're watching Supernatural, stop there. Because after that, it gets insane and not necessarily in a good way. I don't really understand what's happening. The acting is like really bad. It's I'm confused and like what is going on? These people are nuts. Now there's new monsters. There's like and I feel like some of the stuff is like really rushed because the first 4 or 5 seasons there's a very clear this is where the story is going, and then it just gets like off the rails. So Sam comes back, but he doesn't have his soul. And it's like, well then how is he walking around? So then Dean gets back into hunting with Sam and they're trying to get his soul back, but his soul has been in the pit being like destroyed. The pit is hell, by the way. And yeah, I just don't get how he's walking around without a soul. And then Castiel, the angel, he's, you know, decided to be God. Now there's Leviathans. It's it's crazy. I don't really understand. And the CGI is so bad. And I'm still watching it because it's like kind of entertaining and I'm trying to figure out what's going on, but it's like what did when I was a youth, I used to watch well, when I was younger. I don't know if I would say a youth, but I used to watch Teen Wolf. It was like on MTV, I think. And that show also gets off the rails. And I think it's like season 3. The ending is like, oh, it could stop there and it could be like nice. And then it goes insane. But it's like a train wreck you can't look away from. And the drama, and it's just so juicy. I haven't watched any of oh, I think I've watched a couple episodes with my older sister of Riverdale? Rivendell? No, Rivendell is like The Witcher. Riverdale, I think it is. With one of the Sprouse twins or whatever. And that show is just nuts. It's like, but I think they did it on purpose because it's just ridiculous and fun to watch because it's so stupid. And I don't know if Teen Wolf and Supernatural knew they were being stupid or if they were trying to be serious. Because it's batshit, you know? So anyway, I've been watching that. I can't believe there's what 13 seasons of Supernatural. That's crazy. I also I don't know. It's like why are we still making stuff so long just for the money? Because you can tell it gets bad. So I've been watching that, and soon I will do my annual Buffy rewatch because I love Buffy so much. And it's very fall. I did not watch Farscape this summer. I meant to. I like watching Farscape in the summer. I also haven't I mean it's still summer. I We'll probably watch Pirates of the Caribbean soon. My husband doesn't think they're very good because they're like, he's like, why'd they make these movies off of a ride? But I think that that's like crazy that they did that. And there's like a decent story, and I mostly love the costuming. If the story was actually bad and the acting was bad, I would not be watching. But like, I'm obsessed with the costuming and sets. And I think that the animation still holds up. And I'm only talking about the first three Pirates of the Caribbean. I think there's a fourth and a fifth. And I have not seen those. I don't know if they're any good. But the three are where it's at. What a time. I mean, it's kind of coming back into style, the thinness of people, but Keira Knightley is so slender. Orlando Bloom with a mustache is kind of strange. I'm just thinking about how people looked in that. Oh, good music though. Good filming, film cinematography. Words are I'm good at words, you know? Okay. So I don't know if this is dry yet. It is not, which means I have to wait a little more. And this one's definitely not dry because I just did it. But that was what, Blue Lagoon? Hang on. ILNP Blue Lagoon on the right. We'll just wait a little bit because I'm going to do a gradient. I'm going to try to do a gradient. We'll see how it goes. You guys know I'm not very good at these. But I saw someone do like a very tropical one, and that's what I want to do. That's the goal. And then we're obviously going to do stickers. Because duh. Like, duh. Of course we'll do stickers. I have this sticker sheet from Deco Beauty. Obviously. It's called Angel Fish. And it's these holographic fish. So we're going to do those. They're so cute. It's brand new. I haven't used it yet, so special today. I will be playing, after we're done with this, we're going to play abzu, which is it's a very short game. I don't know if I'll finish it today. I might stretch it to two streams. I was trying to think of the word. I might stretch it to 2 streams. It's a diving game. And I am PADI certified. Which I forget what the acronym is, but it's diving, scuba diving. And this game has I've played it before. You are swimming around. I think it's a puzzle too. It's been a while since I've played it. I think my husband got it for me because I was talking about how much I miss diving. Diving is pretty cool. Pretty scary, but pretty cool. It's kind of insane that someone created it, developed it, was like, yeah, let's go underwater with a big air tank and swim around. And I miss it. Sometimes I still have dreams about swimming in the ocean. I have been to the Caribbean and I really loved it. It was pretty magical. I think that everyone should try like snorkeling at some point. Scuba diving is like way more intense. You don't have to be certified, but you're usually working towards it. You can do little like day trips, but it's pretty intense to like figure out all the equipment and actually go down and like pay attention to all the numbers and gauges and time and everything and have your compass and stuff, whereas snorkeling is just on the surface and you can turn around, usually pretty close to the shore. So, but I do love and miss diving. And there's like diving. You can dive in lakes and stuff, usually. Depends on how big the lake is and what the rules are. It's much cooler to go somewhere warm. Used to practice in like a lake when I was learning, and it was very muddy, silty. It was hard to see anything, and the fish were all like brown and not interesting. But they did sink stuff in the lake, so that was kind of cool. What do you think? What do we think? Like a vertical gradient or circular? I think I'm gonna try the circular because I've never done it. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, I miss diving quite a bit. And wow, this is intense music. And when I went to the Caribbean, I saw a lot of fish, some sharks, turtles. Cool stuff, you know? I don't know if this is gonna work. We'll find out together. I'll probably ruin one nail in the. I also haven't done that thing where you're supposed to like wet the sponge. I think I've talked about that before. Like wetting the sponge is supposed to make it easier, just like a beauty blender, where the color will come off better. All right, let's see. Nothing. This is the floor is guava is the red color I'm using, which has been discontinued. But they came out with like a coastal collection this summer, and I think there's a color in there that's quite similar. I'm just getting it all over my skin. Man. Man. Let's try the next nail. I'm focused, okay. Oh, kind of off center, but I feel like a little better. You guys are probably thinking, man, what is she saying? What does she mean a little better? That looks terrible. We're trying. We're working on it. I pulled out this seafoam color because I wanted to use it too, but I don't know if we will get to it. So, oh, that was like another thing I noticed today when I was setting up my stream. The It used to be, I guess again because I've been gone so long. It used to be beauty and body art was the category that I would use most because it has like the most people. Because there's like a beauty category, but they changed it to GRWM. So get ready with me. And I tried to like make sure I was in the right category. And it seems like it is the right one. It has the same picture. But yeah, they changed it. So this is get ready with me is my category now. Which I guess we are getting ready to play a game. So much has changed. Been gone so long. All right. This is going okay, I think. I haven't messed any of them up. They're just not like the most beautiful. And they're not centered. I'm not super talented. I feel like people usually do this with like a airbrush, and I don't have one of those. So this is what we're doing. Oh, my spine. I do have a better chair down here now, but I still have to like lean forward to paint my nails for y'all. And now I have my microphone next to me, so I'm kind of like a little more cramped. I have a small desk. But I can at least like scoot in a little more, which is nice. These look these look like sunburnt nails or something. I don't know, maybe that's the vibe. Sunburn. I do kind of like that they're off center. I was trying to do a little better job, but yeah, we might just skip the seafoam color. I think this is my last sponge. I think I'm gonna have to buy some more. She says like she does gradients all the time. Yeah, I will let these dry. I think I'm just picking it back up. And that's part of why it's not super saturated, because they're still a little wet from the first application. And I just look diseased. Okay, let's do, we'll wait for them to dry and I'll do glossy on this hand. And we'll let that dry and then we'll do the stickers. I say, as if I didn't mess this up using the sponge. Dang. Let's, ain't that just the way? Oh, I'm getting nail polish on everything. Ain't that just the way? That's the other thing I like watching this time of year. Over the Garden Wall. Over the Garden Wall is 20 years old this year, I think. That's crazy. I might be wrong. I'm almost certainly wrong, but it's like older than I thought it was. Time sure flies when the world's on fire. Kind of crazy to think. And this is depressing. But this might be, it was such a hot summer. And it's still summer, but might be the coldest summer of the rest of your life, which is terrible. But I guess you just gotta find the things to enjoy and do your best. The heat really made our sunflowers grow quickly, but it was miserable. Still kind of is. It was probably all the rain too, all the thunderstorms and stuff. Yeah, I kind of messed up that nail. I don't know if you guys can see the edge is like from stamping the, because this was still a little wet. Boo. Let me grab nail polish remover and a cleanup brush. Where is my cleanup brush? Where is my super suit? Oh, I do need this squishy thing. I do need this for the stickers. And I need the tweezers. Tweezers. Sorry if that was really loud, y'all. And I need... I thought I brought my cleanup brush back down here because I had it upstairs because I was doing stuff. Don't mind my chair noises. It's probably like under my notebook. No, it's not under my notebook. I'm always losing things. Dang it. Well, I guess we won't get the cleanup brush. I guess we'll just suffer with stuff all over our fingers. And I'll find it in a little bit. All right. Let's do some more stamping. Do some more terrible stamping. Let's keep going. What else have I watched recently? I've been watching this show. I think it's called Better Late Than Single. It's a Korean, I believe Korean reality show where these people who have never dated are like trying to learn how to date each other. It's pretty cute. They're very awkward, but they're learning. They get like makeovers too, which I think is pretty cool. And they have coaches that kind of teach them how to like maybe communicate a little better. This one guy's, I'm on season 2. This one guy's going through it though. He's having a really hard time. And I think it's hard to break your habits of like how to talk to people and interact. This one girl keeps getting drunk. That's crazy. And I think she said that that has affected her relationships before. And I think she's just very nervous. I don't know, like I don't know her, but I think she's really nervous and that's why she ends up drinking so much. And then she gets kind of sloppy, kind of all over the place and bugging people and saying things that aren't the nicest. Just a shame. But everyone's like competing for each other and it's funny. I feel like it's like Love Island without the gratuitous sexuality. It's like way more cozy. And everyone's pretty respectful of each other, which is nice. Nice to see. I remember watching the I think it was Japanese Love is Blind. And everyone was very respectful. And like if they weren't feeling it, they told each other and just like left the show. I think that American reality TV thrives on the drama and the contracts are most definitely different. But the like culture in other countries I think there's just like a lot more respect in some cases, which is really nice to see when people just like come to an agreement that like, oh yeah, it's not working out, instead of trying to stay on TV longer and getting messier and messier. So, all right, let's clean up the edges on these nails. And I'll get a different brush and then we'll do some stickers. And I've been, what else have I been? I'll use this one. This is not a cleanup brush, but like, it's pretty good. Pretty good shape. Here we go. All right. Let's see, what else? I'm probably gonna rewatch Apothecary Diaries because the new seasons come out soon. Or a new season, and then I think there's a movie too. I've also been really wanting to watch Toilet Bound Hanukkah again, just because I really love the art style. And I don't know when the next season comes out, and I want to prepare, I guess. I've been thinking about how when I was a kid, I used to be able to. I didn't watch a lot of TV. I would watch like Animal Planet before it was, reality TV. It was, I mean, I guess it kind of was reality TV, but it was more like learning about animals. And now there's a lot more um drama and like weird stuff about hunting cryptids and things like that is now what Animal Planet has kind of become. But I used to watch Animal Planet a lot, but mostly I would read. And I was thinking about how I used to read stuff and it'd be years between books. And I could still remember, what happened. And I don't know if that's because I was young and that was like the main thing happening, the main stories that I was consuming. Whereas now I have a lot more responsibilities and am more aware of the news and the horrors. And I consume a lot more media and art. So it's harder for things to stay in my head. But I recently got the next Saga book. It's a comic book. And it's been, I think, almost 3 years since I got the last big book of them, and I do not remember what happened. So I have to reread them, and I was thinking, man, I used to, wait years between written books, like novels, series, when I was a kid, and remember everything. And now I'm like, what happened? And it's only been a couple years. And I really don't know if that's because the world's on fire or I'm just stupider or I have more stuff in my head now. It's just something I've been thinking about. Maybe my attention span is smaller because of social media. I don't know. I'm excited to read it though. The next Saga book. It's by the same author that did Why the Last Man, which I really like. That's not a series for everyone because the characters are pretty annoying to start. They get a bit better. Saga's about a interplanetary war and pretty much like racism and some other stuff. And these two people of different class and race, I think, fall in love, and their planets are like at war or something like that, and they have a kid. And it's a whole fucking thing. And lots of planets and governments and propaganda and other things happen. They went on, I guess, a 3-year hiatus of writing and drawing it because I think it was because the illustrator um, had a kid. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm excited to read that. And I recently got all the Aragon books. I've been collecting books from my youth that I used to, I used to borrow or own, but then I like, oh, I read these, I don't need them. And now I'm back to going, I want to own them because digitally owning stuff now doesn't actually mean you own it. Whoa! Whoa, I was very. I guess I was very opinionated about that since I threw nail polish remover everywhere. Hopefully it doesn't ruin these guys. Probably it's going to peel off the bottom edges. But yeah, so no, I've been kind of collecting books that I used to have or used to read, and now I am getting them back via thrift books and stuff, or like secondhand. And I got all the Aragon books, and I think like one of them came out in the last few years, and I haven't read it yet. So I'm excited because it was a trilogy, and now there's 4 by Christopher Paolini, I think is the author. So, and I got the Hunger Games books, which I also haven't read. I have only read Susan Collins' Gregor the Overlander series. That's like one of her other series. I don't know how many books she's written, but those are like the 2 series I know that she has. And I loved the Gregor the Overlander series. That one's about a little boy in New York City, and he ends up falling into an underground world. And he's the chosen one, of course. Of course he is. But in the underground world, there's giant bats and giant rats and like a whole society of people. And he thinks that's where his dad went because his dad disappeared a long time ago. And there's like war and plague. There's a bunch of stuff. So I don't own that one. I used to own that one, but I don't own it anymore. That's probably one of my next purchases. I also got the Sabriel, L'Oreal, and Aberson by Garth Nix, I think. I got those. I got a bunch of books to read, which is really nice to have something to look forward to. So, what's everyone reading now? Or looking forward to reading? What's going on in people's book choices? Okay. I mean, that looks kind of good. That looks like something. Like I did something. Maybe I'll do. So we'll do that. We'll definitely do stickers on this hand. Maybe I'll do. I'll try and be fancy on the other hand. Maybe I will do the seafoam, the seafoam color. I might do. I might try and do something a little more creative. You seen those nails where it's like weird abstract shapes? I think I might do that. A lot of times people do it with chrome. I do not have Chrome. So we'll see what we can accomplish. Let's do that. So this is Seafoam Home from Hollow Taco. It is also no longer available, but like I said, they came out with like a coastal collection, and they have some colors there that seem similar. Right. All right, that's not working very well, but we're gonna do like the kind of blobby, funky shapes. We're trying something new. I haven't done before. Be proud of me. I don't know if I'm doing a very good job, but something's happening. I think we'll get into. We'll still do like another couple, I think, summer nails, but soon we get to go to like fall shit, which is my jam. So I'm very excited about that. Maybe we'll do like a summerween nail, although it'd have to like go with what we're playing, and I don't know if I have anything related. I think I want to do I think we'll probably keep doing Stardew, but I think we're gonna stop doing Little Witch in the Woods because it's really annoying me. The amount of yapping. I do want to see what happens in the game, but I'm just so frustrated with the lengthy dialogue. And I looked it up and I'm apparently not the only one. So I might just play it on my own and let you guys know how it goes. But I love Stardew Valley and I want to keep doing that one. And there's just so much content that I haven't even seen because I haven't played in a while, and it's got like there's been so many updates. So, but I think I'm gonna play. We'll probably play this again, and then I think I'm gonna do Webbed because I kind of want to do like a bug game. I like bugs. These nails look cool. Can anyone tell me? Am I doing a good job? I guess it only matters if I think I am. It's not like I'm getting a grade. I've been cleaning. It's like another thing I've been doing. Going through stuff. And found a bunch of art from school. From shul. And I do not know. I don't know. I think as a high schooler, like from that perspective, it was all right. And I had won awards for some of it. But looking at it as a adult, I'm like, why did I think I was good? What was I doing? Oh, kind of funny. Kind of amusing. I threw out a bunch of it because it was just like, I don't need this. My husband was like, just because it's not hung up or like in use doesn't mean you need to get rid of it. And I was like, but what am I going to do with it? Why would I just let it sit in a folder? So I got rid of a bunch of drawings and paintings from school. Found some work from my photo classes where I had printed a bunch of stuff and I was like, dang, what was my plan with this? Like I had something printed like 20 times. I'm like, what was I doing? Obviously I was proud of it. So reorganized my sewing room. I have so many things I want to work on, but I'm trying to finish the things I already started. The torment. The torment of creativity. There's so much stuff I want to do. But I'm like, I should finish what I started. Okay, this one's getting away from me a little bit. This one's definitely getting away from me. I still got so much in my cuticles from just stamping it. Right. That one got away from me a little bit. That's okay. I think they're kind of cool though. I feel like I probably should have looked up a reference photo so I actually know what I'm doing. But it is what it is. I'm just gonna do a bubble at the top on this one. Paint all that. They look kind of tropical, don't they? When I was in the Caribbean, there was like a bunch of efforts to preserve the environment, ecosystem. They were like growing coral on these cool contraptions. And there was lionfish are invasive in the Caribbean. So you can just go catch them. And people do spearfishing to get them. And so there was like a lot of lionfish meat food at like restaurants and stuff because they just are trying to reduce the population. That was kind of cool. I didn't try any. At the time I was vegetarian, not pescatarian. So I didn't have any, but I thought it was kind of cool. I would try it now. I think that's interesting. I saw turtles quite a few times. Let's see. I wish I could have gone. There was like a big dive planned with one of the shops there because there's like a ton of dive shops to go like on a boat out to this area with a lot of wildlife but I was flying home, so you can't dive within 24 hours of flying home, or you'll mess up your body. And people saw so much cool stuff on that dive, and I wish I could have gone. But alas, wasn't meant to be. I really liked the angelfish when I was in the rainbow angelfish. They were so cool. I also really like the cuttlefish. You would sometimes see like a school of them swimming. They were kind of hard to spot because they have really good camouflage, but you could sometimes see like a little school of them swimming and like approach them, and they wouldn't all disappear on you. And they were really cute. The way they move is so cool with the little side fins. The turtles were pretty chill. I saw a barracuda. That was really scary. They're not like, I don't think they're super aggressive, but they're so fast so that if they did want to fuck you up, because they have a lot of teeth, they could just come rushing in and you couldn't really do anything. I saw a giant clam. I thought that was really neat. Let's see, what else did we see? Sometimes we would do night dives. And there were these like little glowworm things were really cool. And there were these super big fish that would come out at night and like kind of follow you while you were diving, but they were not aggressive or anything. They were just like looking for food. And when it started to get dark, like all the sea urchin would start moving, so you'd have to be careful not to step on any. Did you know that otters sometimes eat like mostly eat sea urchins, so then they end up with purple teeth and bones, which is so cool. I feel like there's probably like better examples of what I'm doing online that like look cooler, but it is what it is. I feel like the pinky finger is the best one. I think they came out pretty though. Maybe I'll do a little more because some of this seems a little thin. Problem is they're still kind of drying, so the more I add it, the more it just like peels it off. There's a hair stuck on this one. Annoying. Okay. I was really disappointed when they got rid of this color, but it's nice that they came back with like another one that's kind of like it. Because this color is so cute. A proper seafoam, minty green. Smooth that out. Yeah, so the rainbow parrotfish were really cool in the Caribbean, but they don't usually let you get close to them. Not that I wanted to be right up in their business, but like they were such nice colors that I wanted to get closer and see. Take a look. I really love the moray eels. Like any of the eels. They're so cool. I don't know if we saw any like cool crabs. There was this one point where we were like being shown what it's like to dive deep and how it like affects your brain. And you you get stupid, like you get like kind of drunk feeling. We went down kind of deep and they were showing us like how it affects you. And to do that, they were giving us math problems. And I started panicking because I couldn't answer any of them. And then I like sucked down half my oxygen because you consume oxygen more when you're deeper. I had to leave the dive. This was before I was medicated for my anxiety. But I still am not sure, even if I had medication at the time, I don't know if I would have still reacted the same way. But yeah, this is really funny. I just like freaked out. And that's why you have a dive buddy who helps you. So you don't lose your shit. All right, time to do some stickers. I mean, maybe you still lose your shit, but they like help you back to the surface. So you don't just flail around. So yeah. Oh, I had to refresh my page because it looked like I wasn't live and I was confused. Oh. And then I messed up my audio. So that's cool. I think you guys, yeah, it's like I'm still audible. Speaking of audible, does anyone know what to do with the so I got my microphone from evil Amazon Prime Day. And I selected that like I don't care when it shows up because I didn't. And they usually give you a like credits when you pick that option. Does anyone know what to do with those? Since like if you get something digital, you only have it as long as they have the license for it. So you don't actually own it. And it doesn't, and this is how it's connected to Audible. I wish that it was connected to Audible, that like I could use those credits on Audible, but Audible is considered a different platform than Amazon, even though they're owned by Amazon. But yeah, I wish I could just, and I don't have an Audible subscription anymore because evil. And I also have a lot of books. And then there's still that problem of you don't actually own it. You own it as long as they have the license, and then they just get to keep your money. Maybe I should just like rent some movies instead of trying to own anything. I don't know. If anyone has suggestions, do tell. Because you can only use them for like digital purchases. Oh, you can only use them for digital purposes. So it's kind of like a nuisance. But only digital purchases on like Amazon. And I don't know what to do with them. We'll do a little shell. If you are shell hunting on the beach, this type of shell. There's like a tiny one that you can pick up that's like spotted. Don't pick it up. It might still have the creature in it, which has a really terrible sting. So don't do it. Man, I was diving and I got thrown into a buoy by a wave. I was too close to it, admittedly. And I got so scratched up by fire coral. Fire coral is named fire coral because it burns like hell when you bump into it. And it was terrible. And if you ever have that problem, if you get scratched on fire coral or something, and like, yeah, this doesn't sound very smart. It sounds it sounds bad. Because like, what do you mean? But rub sand on it. Like, it sounds stupid because it's like, what do you mean rub dirt on your wound? But the sand will like help get the toxin off and it just like feels better. It's like an exfoliant. But it's pretty shit. Just don't run into it like at all. It's terrible. I do like the pufferfish a lot. We saw pufferfish when I was diving and they're so cute. They're so curious. They have like little VCR mouths. It's like a little square. It's so goofy. They just like follow you around. I should have done a ray. Well, too late now. I'm just doing one on each nail. Okay. Was I doing it down here where you couldn't see? I probably was. You can tell I'm so practiced at streaming, can't you? Okay. Time for top coat. Turtles are usually pretty chill when you're diving. I'm trying to think what else. I don't think I saw any shrimp, but shrimp are awesome. It'd be cool to see like a mantis shrimp. I think those are not. I think those are like Asia oceans, not Caribbean. Glossy top coat. Glossy. Like the sea. Oh. Okay, that one's probably gonna smudge because there's like a lot of polish on the dot I made. These are kind of cool, guys. Camera is like, what do I do with that? But those are neat. They're like alien looking. I think it would be really cool to go diving again. I want to do a dive in. Oh, this one definitely smudged. That's kind of cool though. I want to go diving in. Oh god. Oh no. I want to go diving, like ice diving. There are dive trips to see the narwhals, and I think that would be so cool. But also terrifying. Generally, though, diving is just terrifying. Like all of it. It's so weird. It's like, just go underwater and breathe normally. And it's just bizarre and scary. And you have to keep track of your numbers and where you're going. But it's so fun. Like, there's a reason I have dreams about it because it's just so peaceful. Being underwater and like listening to the bubbles and counting your breaths and looking at stuff. Just floating along and looking at stuff. So nice. there's that thing called was it like the blue theory that human brains are like tuned. One, we are like we can see the most greens out of a lot of animals, but then just like blue, like ocean, calms us down. And I think that that's also part of why there used to be prescriptions to go to the sea. That should come back in fashion. It should come back. My doctor should write me a prescription to go to the ocean, and I should be able to pay for it with my insurance. She needs she needs to sit by the sea. There we go. There's our nails. So we've got the floor is guava and banana hacks yellow. The floor is guava is the pink. And then seafoam green in these like weird shapes that I tried to make. Wow. Wow, so visible. And that really bright spot. Why is that spot so bright? Weird. And then Blue Lagoon from ILNP. These were Hello Taco. And some stickers from the angelfish sheet from Deco Beauty. Yay! Yay! Okay. That took me longer than I wanted it to because I'm out of practice, I guess. And we were doing some complicated stuff. I had to wait for things to actually dry. I will now open the game. So, give me a moment. All right, that's not working. Dang it. Okay. Sometimes my Stream Deck works and sometimes it doesn't. It's quite frustrating. Okay, let's see. Open up, game. Open. So I can switch screens. Oh, it's thinking. It's thinking about it. Here, we'll hold this hand in here so that you have something to look at. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, okay. Come on. Open up. It's like I don't know if it's a lot of news. Sword of the Sea out now by the same people who did this game. Cool. That's cool. All right. Open, open. Oh, I just had to click on it. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Wow. Well, that was a lot of noise. All right. That was like something opening. Whoa. Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna start a new game. I'm just adjusting. Hold on. Okay. Let's start a new game. Oh, whoops. Yes. I'm a professional. Okay. Is it gonna... Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Wow. Here we go. Let's go swimming. We just did our nails. We're ready. Oh, wow. We swam right through that fish. If I remember correctly, this is like a puzzle. I'm not entirely sure. Oh god. Jellyfish? Okay, I have you guys really close to my face so that I can have my arms forward. So if I'm too loud, just let me know. I'm trying. I think I fixed it. My husband helped me fix it so that I didn't, if I scream, um, it doesn't peak, but I'm trying to be mindful. I was playing Winter Burrow and I screamed at one point and it was so funny and I wanted to make a clip of it, but the scream got peaked out, so it was just silent for like a while. Like you couldn't even hear me talking for a bit. Press what to dive? Oh, I see. Oh, so this person is like a little cat lady. Oh, press A to boost. Okay. I am. Hold on. Let me do this. All right, got it. Now what do you want me to do? This is like the orientation. I know the orientation always gets me on this. All right. Because I push forward and then it just makes me do a loop. A loop-de-loop. Pitch inverted. Let's do that. Inverted. Inverted. Let's see how that works. Is that better for me? Yeah, that's better. So I'm not like... I don't know why that's better, but... It's better until it's not. Look at me, just grinding my head into the ground. Okay. Oh, the problem was I have to hold the toggle. I got it. Okay. It's been a while since I've played this. Look at these schools of fish. Ooh. Whoa. You guys want to go play mermaids in the ocean? Oh, look at that giant fish. Hello? I'm gonna follow this. Oh, oh. I'm not gonna follow it. I'm gonna say hi to it, I guess. Oh, wee! Look at us go! I think this is a grouper. Wow. Look at the turtles. Oh gosh, it just ate a fish. Okay. Here, I figured out the problem was that I just was not pressing the toggle. Or the, bumper. Gosh, they're eating each other. That's crazy. I mean, it's nature. Look at that barracuda. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to do something with that. Look around. Whoa. What's this? Oh, am I gonna fix it? I reached right in its butthole. There you go. Woke it right up. Oh, it danced at me. Okay, friend. Okay, I'm gonna actually change these settings again. Swim pitch, camera pitch, normal. Let's go back to normal and see if that helps me. Yeah. It was just that I wasn't holding the trigger. Where do I go? Oh, do I go to that other glowing thing, or did I already get that? Maybe the glowing thing is for the little guy? It's been a minute. Alright. You gonna do something here? Okay. I don't know. I guess I have telekinesis. Wee. Alright. Let's keep swimming. I hope you guys enjoy just watching another game of me getting lost. Just another one. This one does not have a map. I'm not just like a fool not realizing there's no map. There is no map, as far as I know, in this game until like later. But that's just like a you've been here, not a where to go kind of thing. Oh, I forgot to change my category. 1 second. 1 moment. Give me a moment. Okay, I didn't have it on my stream deck, so I had to go in, change it. At least I didn't, forget the whole time. So that's kind of good. Okay, I also have a new Xbox remote. And I've told you guys before that my Xbox remote is like, the one I had was like old and kind of nostalgic, ancient. Look at this guy. But this new one has like little like extra buttons, and I keep accidentally clicking them, and I don't know what they're for. It's kind of stressing me out. They haven't done anything. Like they haven't done anything yet, so I don't think it's a big deal. But I'm like, what is this? Why am I accidentally clicking it? It has little buttons underneath, like near the triggers. I'll help you, friend. I imagine they do something with like, look at those sea urchins. They must do something with like other games, not this game. But it is kind of weirding me out. Look at my little friends. Okay, that's a wall. Not sure where to go. I feel like I'm supposed to interact with those, but when I go and telekinesis at them, they don't do anything. Look at that leopard shark. I'm gonna swim through this hole. Oh, no, I'm not gonna swim through the hole. Having it is kind of like depth perception underwater is kind of different. I know this is just a game, but I'm speaking as like someone who used to dive. It is a little like, okay, where is that? And if you're off by like a couple degrees, you're like doomed. You can get really off course and get lost, which is kind of scary. So I wonder how people navigated their whole, all the way through the ocean on look at those starfish. A crab. How people navigated through all the way through the ocean on like ships and stuff. What is this? A lobster. Okay. I think these guys are gonna help me open this door. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Okay, I have to turn around. And then enter it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Whoa. Shark. I'm so bad at. Hold on. Come on. Okay. There we go. It ruins my groove when they make you stop and look at stuff, especially when you're in like a tight spot. You ruined my groove. The moray eels. Look at them all. Whoa. What cool guys. Oh, they keep checking on me. My little robots. Yes, friends. I'm still here. Okay. Oh, this is so dramatic. What? It's getting dark. I don't like it either. Let's go down and crash into the rocks because I'm not good at swimming. I'm much better at swimming in real life than in this little game. Spooky. Look at all this like built. Okay. Whoa. We're going into another dimension, I guess. That was the sound. Oh, that was thank you for the subscription. Gosh, I thought that was the game. Thank you for the subscription, Tayumisi. You've been a moderator for 1 year. Everyone claps for Tayumisi. Morning. This is a cool game. Yeah, I really like it. It's so peaceful. I think I might split it into 2 streams just so I can do more fish nails. But we'll see. Yeah, it's such a peaceful little game. I think it's only oh god. So this is the part that I'm okay. Whoa. Okay. I'm trying. Okay. I'm very bad at turning around in this game. My heart! What am I doing? I gave it my spleen. Beautiful. Whoa! Oh my gosh. The rays. But yeah, it's a very nice game, and I think it's only like a 3 or 4 hour game unless you like really do everything and like look at everything, but it's mostly just swimming around and then like interacting with a couple things. It's so pretty though, and the music's really nice. They apparently have another game called like Sword of the Coast or something. Or is that Baldur's Gate? And we woke up the environment from another dimension by giving it an organ or some air. I don't know what we gave it. Our love. But yeah, it's just so pretty. You can swim over here. I wish I could. I'll probably look it up. I want to find more games like this where it's just kind of like moving around. I have the Monument Valley games, which are like puzzles, like actual puzzles. And that I feel like is kind of similar, where it's just like very pretty, nice music. Super chill. Okay. Was it that I could ride this guy? Come on, friend. They're too fast for me, I think. I want to ride the... There we go. Look at us go! My robots are like, what are you doing? Whee! That's so pretty. Don't do this in real life. I guess there's like tourist traps and stuff where they let you ride along with like dolphins and things, but I don't think that's very kind to them. Look at that shark. Hold on. Shark statue? It looks like a dog, but a shark. Look at him. Oh! Did a somersault. What am I doing? Press view button. What's view button? Oh. Oh. Wow. Oh, we're like attaching ourselves to schools of fish. Wow. Oh, I'm gonna follow this guy with his cool hairdo. Look at that. Wow. Roosterfish. Oh, it tells us what they are. It does have like a what's it called? Coxcomb. That's at the little thing on top of a rooster. Okay. Tell me what my next subject is. Yellowtail snapper. Look at that little guy. Just a little guy. Roosterfish. Okay, where's the other one? Oh, I want these guys. Tell me what these are. Giant trevally. Whoa. They look really grim. Giant trevally. Giant trevally. Giant trevally. Roosterfish. Ooh. Unicorn fish. Oh, they do look like, look at their little horns. Cute. I wonder what they use them for, if they're just like decorative. I know some fish have like protrusions that they find that they're like helpful, but sometimes it's just to attract mates. Giant trevally. The one unicorn fish. Unicorn fish. Yeah, tell me what these are. Thread fin butterfly fish. Ooh. Yeah, they I think they're named that because the fins on the back and like the coloring looks kind of like a butterfly. Like a butterfly wing. Are there any other fish that we can learn, that we can watch? Hmm. No, I think it's just those like 5. What? Game crashed. Hang on. A game crashed. Give me a second. It's like still open. It just decided to explode. All right. We've gathered too much information, I think. I think I was just clicking around too fast. How do I get out of meditating? Oh, view. Yeah, I think I was just clicking too fast. Look at me stand up. And it like didn't know how to load. All right. I did get a new mic. Is it terrible? You can tell me. I'll work on it after stream. I'll fix it. It's very close to my face and I'm worried that it's too loud. Oh, it sounds really good. Nice. My husband helped me set it up and it shouldn't peak anymore either. So I'm really excited. And it also means that I don't have to like lean across my desk to talk into my camera because that was the microphone I was using before. So I'm thrilled. I was saying before that I was playing Winter Burrow and there was this really funny like scare that I had and I screamed. And I wanted to make a clip of it because it was hilarious because I was like, I bet there's going to be a spider over here. And then there was, and I screamed really loud, but it peaked so bad. Max player volume, I would turn yourself down just a little bit and the game up a little bit more. Okay, I can do that. Let me get over here and then stop so I don't have to accidentally, turn around. I'll be able to tell. Okay, one. How is that? Is that better? Game down some? How's that? Can do a little more. But that's like kind of where the game was. Whoa. Hello, I'm talking. How's that? How's that? Tell me. This means good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just went, I think I was like right near the yellow on my mic, and then the game is where it was. So even though I turned it up, and then you were like, turn it back down. What, is it bad? I can adjust a little more. Look at my little legs. This is concerning me, Taimisi. Tell me you're my mod. Game itself doesn't play much audio. It has music, and I can hear the music. Turn it up a little more. Just sparse? Oh, it's like piano, or not piano, it's like strings music right now. It's like, woo. Now me up some? Okay. Watch, you just putting me back where I was. And I just got really excited and was talking too loud. That's probably... I went up a little. Okay. Alright, it's almost exactly where it was. I think I was just talking too loud and too excited. Alright. Do. Which, you know, is something I should I should definitely adjust for, is me being excited and talking too loud. But yeah, I've been whoa, I have a flashlight. Oh no, the robots have flashlights. Ooh. Jellyfish. Wait. Yeah, I would think I was just too excited. My bad. I will listen back to it after I'm done. Gross. Have to listen to myself again. And see what it sounds like before I make more adjustments. The microphone I have has a audio jack. Was that too loud? My little guy. The microphone I have has a audio jack where I can like hear myself, but the problem is that it's connected to all of the audio on my computer, so everything was just like really loud, and I didn't like that. So I currently can't hear myself, but I'll test it after. Oh gosh, that scared me so much. I'm sweating. Okay, this is supposed to be a peaceful game. I promised you guys a peaceful game, and apparently we're getting attacked by sharks. Alright. Oh gosh. Do I have to go in that little hole? Oh man. Okay. Did I lose my robots? Yeah, I think they went like into a hole. Dang. I just lost all my little friends at once. Whoa. Well, that seems intimidating. We're going into the slipstream, I guess. Whoa. Oh, the music's so dramatic. Oh my gosh. Well, I think my game is to probably just crash into a wall. Stop crashing! Okay. You guys missed a bunch of that. I think it was just too much visually. I might have to reduce the... I don't know. But... Oh, dolphins! When I have... I want to hit... So you're supposed to hit, I guess? Like, go through all of the schools of fish? Like that? But it crashed when I did the first one. Yeah, I might have to... I have it at 100%, and maybe that's too much. And I missed a bunch of them because I was... It shut down. Which is really annoying. Oh, I think I get like a bigger and bigger crowd. So cool. Where are we going? Here's some dolphins. In this hole, I guess? Oh. Yeah. Into the darkness. Whoa. Whoa. Am I gonna burst out like a whale? Whee! Whoa. That was beautiful. This kind of makes me think of Raft, which I haven't played, but I've seen people play. Like, look at all this area. Look at all this stuff. Dolphins are cool. I wonder if I can grab onto them. Look at this shark. I don't know if that's the shark that ate my friends. Or one friend. I think I can meditate here and crash the game again. I think that's what I can. I think I can meditate up here and crash the game. Oh! Okay. Oh, no. That's not a meditation spot. I think we have to look for a statue. I thought it would be because it's a rock. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, there's a hole. Blue tangs. What is it? What are these guys trying to tell me? Oh, look at these. Look at these pipefish. Cute. I think they're pipefish. I can't remember. But they're like little worms. But they're not worms, they're fish. Hehe, look at them. Oh, funny. Funny little guys. Alright. We gotta find our friends, since we lost them all in the war. Oh, there's the shark. Let's meditate. Oh, I have to get to the top of it. I have to stop being... Ooh, the little somersault I do. Alright. Shark. Okay, gray reef shark. Coral trout. Oh, look, there's a parrotfish. These, kind of turquoise ones. Very pretty. Yeah, this coral trout is... That's kind of like the nails I did. Spotted. Give me a different fish. Come on. Whoa, whoa, where am I going? Bannerfish. Is that this purple one? Or a pink one? Yeah, look at him. Aw, so cute. Okay. What am I looking at now? Lyre tail anthias. Oh, no, that's the lyre tail anthias. And the other one was bannerfish, is these black and yellow ones. Okay. Azure damselfish. Oh, this one with the orange on the bottom. Pretty. Bannerfish. Yep. Vaquita. Oh, this is it's a type of dolphin or porpoise. Look how cute. It's like the pug of dolphins. It's such a cute little guy. Okay. Now what else? Common dolphins in their formation. Coral trout. I want to know the name. I want to catch on. Okay. Whoa. Gray reef shark. Eating a lot of stuff. Emperor angelfish. Oh, these yellow and blue ones. I want to get the parrotfish. Coral trout. Coral trout. Bicolor parrotfish. Yeah, they're really cool. They have these like big beaks. I never got to like get close to one when I was diving, but they're really neat. I love how colorful they are. Ooh, reef triggerfish. Oh, our vaquita. And the lyre-tail. I think that's everything. This guy just by himself. Alright, I think that was everything. Alright, let's go find some more robots. Look at these guys. The eels. I think there's 3 robots in each area. I'm not 100% sure though. There could be more and I'm just missing them. Or maybe it's different. It might be different in each spot. But we've got 1. So we need more. Because they have a tendency to get eaten. To get chewed on. Or destroyed. As we now found out. Since Shark ate one of them and then the other 2 disappeared. Went to sleep or something. So let's get some more friends. Whoa, look at that guy. Right below me? That's a big guy. Oh, I don't think I could swim with him. Let me turn around again. Okay. Looking for like a little flashing light. That's what we're after. This one was like in a cave, but there might be another one. Oh. Oh. I was on the edge of the map and it was like turn around. Okay. Yeah, look at this huge fish. So cool. All right. Me just wiggling. I think this was where I got this friend. It was down in here. Yeah. So turn around because there's probably not another one. And go critters to be smoked and canned. Maybe. I don't think any of these are common fish to like consume, but maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard of like angelfish and I think I've seen triggerfish on like a menu, but and I don't think you're allowed to eat dolphin. Gosh, that shark just chomping away. All right. I'm not seeing another friend, but we're looking. We're looking. Oh my gosh, those fish just came out of the ground. There they go. Oh, they were fighting. It didn't let me look at that big one, so I don't know what kind of fish that is. I'm following it though. But a lot of these are fish I saw when I was like in the Caribbean. These just big, colorful things. So pretty. I don't know if we've been in... I feel like we've been in that hole. Okay, there's a bubbler spot. I don't remember what these are for. That's one. And then... I feel like the guys are usually near them. The little robots. And he was in the cave. So... there's one glowing spot. And that's the... oh. Why is it making noises at me? So there's a glowing spot, and there was the rock I tried to sit on top of this column. These dolphins. I think this was where I came from. Oh, maybe I just have to go here because I don't see any more robots. Maybe I just have to have my friend help me. Maybe it's just the one in this area. Alright. Back to swimming quick. I think there's an achievement if you hit all of the schools, but if this crashes again, I can't do it. Wee! This is not what diving is like. You do not go into... usually, I don't think so. You go into slipstreams and like crash into a bunch of fish. That's unusual. Orcas! Oh. Oh, I missed that. Oh, no, I got it. Okay. I think these orcas are gonna go look for a swordfish. Go look for a... oop, I missed that one because I was distracted by the swordfish. And all the sharks. Dang. Dang! I don't even know where I am. I'm just like looking at the fish. I'm so small compared to all the other things. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa! Oh, I have to fix this area. The orcas were... they're off to go sink a boat. They're after the rich. Eat the rich, you know? Alright. Let's go into the interdimensional area again and fix this very sad space. Oh, my friend's still with me. I thought it was gone. Let's go. Whee! Off to have a spiritual journey. Don't mind me. Ooh. Whoa. The first time I played this, I would have dreams about these like rooms because it's just so mystical. They did a really nice job. Like I don't think the art is like the most incredible. It's kind of blocky, but really stunning colors in my opinion. I'm gonna give them another organ. Or the air in my lungs. Something. My love. I think that's what we decided is my love is what I'm giving them. Here you go. It's part of my soul. I'm making Horcruxes or something. There goes the orcas. Oh, maybe I shouldn't say that because Harry Potter bad. J.K. Rowling bad. But I don't know what I'm giving them. But it's clearly working. We're clearly saving the ocean. With our life force, I guess. Wow. And I opened the door. Okay, I have to find a spot to meditate so that I can learn about the fish. Then I have to stop swimming in circles. Because what the heck am I doing? Alright. Where is a statue for me to look upon? My friends. Place. Well, I guess we know what these are. Yeah, it looks like all the fish we just interacted with. Maybe? So maybe I don't need to meditate. I just kind of hoped. Maybe swim with this turtle. Yeah. Green sea turtle. When you see something like this at the bottom, like obviously this is a fictional game, but when you see something like that where it looks like there's a lake underwater, it's either because the waters are different types, so like saltwater or freshwater, and there's like a barrier, like a surface tension kind of thing going on, or sometimes it happens when the water are different temperatures. Kind of like when you see like a big line of clouds in the sky and it's like very sharp difference between like the clouds and like bright blue sky or whatever. That's usually like a cold front or a warm front, and there's been like a separation. Beautiful. Are we learning today, everybody? Let me go say hi to the orcas. Can I swim with them or will they eat me? I don't know if I can get close to them. I'm also accidentally turning myself around. Well, I'm gonna go through here before I have too much trouble because I'm terrible at turning around in this. It's a little harder to turn around underwater than you think. Look, what is this? Hieroglyphics? We're in like Atlantis? Interesting. Oh, now we're just in the open ocean. Scary. Go towards the triangle. Yeah, I'm not sure if this... Oh, the swordfish. I'm not sure if this game is like... Oh, there was an ancient civilization, or if it's like alien. Futuristic civilization. But I don't have a I don't have an air tank like regular diving. So either I don't need it or there's very advanced technology. Yeah, there he goes. Into a hole. Bye, friend. Alright, I'm going. This looks scary. Going into crazy orange yellow room. Poisoned. Door closes. There is not any like fighting in this game, which is nice because I'm not very good at that. Okay, so there's like an anchor chain. Let's follow that. I guess I think that's what we're supposed to do. Ooh, glowy. Oh, a dolphin. A shark. Oh no, that's a. Oh, it's a moray eel, and then this is a hammerhead shark. And it's a different eel. There's a regular shark. Look at all of them. Whoa. All these statues. And a broken bridge. Manatees. Manatees. You are not supposed to touch manatees, but I'm going to in this game. Here we go. Wow, there's a lot of different fish here. Manatees are so funny. You see videos of them online and they're just like touching people and you're not supposed to touch them. And they just like come up and like pet people's legs and stuff. It's almost like they know. I also think I don't think that you should like touch wildlife unless it really needs help, and then you should only do it like very carefully and have protection so you don't get chewed on and stuff. But it's so funny that I think that there are a lot of animals, even wild animals, that like realize we can pet them or like discover what petting is when a person touches them and they're like, oh damn. And it's kind of funny. Like, yeah, people have hands and they can comfort you. That's what they're for, I guess. Oh, I forget what that thing was called. Giant sunfish. You can see a couple of them off there. They float all over the ocean and they eat jellyfish, I think. And they have very minimal nutritional value and nothing really eats them because they're super boring and bland. And they live for a very long time because they're just a lump of the sea. Okay, I think I need to find some friends. Some robot friends. Itching my nose. Is that the manatees making noises? Yeah, or I need to find something to do with the chains. And stop crashing into walls. Okay. So. What do I do in Obelisk? Let's keep exploring. Let's look around. Well, here's like a pit. Maybe I have to go down here and get stuck because I'm bad at... Can I not go down there? Oh, yes. Look at the Nautilus! Oh, they're so cute. Okay. I love them. Look at them all. Very ancient. Ancient sea life have not evolved in a very long time because it works. Very cool, little guys. Now I have to figure out how to get out of here. Oh my god. Hello? I promise I'm better at swimming in real life. Oh, just a meditation. But we can learn about some fish. Oh, view. Let's learn about some fish. All right. Wahoo. They're named Wahoos. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay. Sunfish, yeah. Big boy. Golden trevally. We already met those ones. Oh, this is a new one. Cownose ray. Cuties. Silky shark. Cool. Whoa. Eating stuff. Whoa. Male California sheephead. It's so scary though. It has like vampire teeth. Wow. Manatee. Juvenile golden trevally. Oh, cool. They got babies in this game. That's the adult. Adult. Female California sheephead. Hey, look at the male one is like a vampire. He's black and red, big teeth. Okay, the female one. Golden trevally. I want to learn about those like little yellow ones that are skinny and long. The ones that are like mixed in with these red guys. Garibaldi? Which one's that? Oh, this guy. Cool. Silky shark. Sunfish again. Another shark. Another shark. Another sunfish. Okay, I think that's all of them. I don't think they'll show us any more. I wanted them to show us like the turtle or oh, dive, dive, dive. Turtle or the that like skinny yellow one. Like I want to know what that's called. And these big schools of light blue ones. But I think there's just like a certain set of fish that they let you eyeball. So did we come from here? We might have come from here. I think we came from here. Yeah, because it's gonna make me turn around. Oh, we did see the blue ones. From far off, they look like they might have been different. All right. I guess, is there more stuff like all the way down here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. An octopus, I think. Hell yeah. Hey, dude. Oh, my friend. Nice. And then let's see if there's anything else down here. In the depth. Wow, look at those. That kelp is like wiggling. Wiggling. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if these like glowy spots are just directions or if I'm supposed to do something. Oh, I guess this one I'm supposed to do something. I guess if it's not already glowing, I interact with it. The other ones weren't already glowing, so hopefully I didn't miss anything. Right. Whoa! A spotted eagle ray. Oh wait, what's that? Okay. So, let's keep looking. Let's keep looking around. There's a wall. There's another wall. And I'm stuck under a cavern. Whee! Alright, back up. The sun! And I made that blue. And then look at all the like the sunlight through the water. So pretty. Alright. Just bad at swimming. just bear with me. Bear with me while I find something else to do, because I think there's more to interact with, but maybe it's just, maybe I just go to the gate and see what the robot does. Alright, robot friend. Let's see. Will this let me through? No, nothing to be done yet. So I have to find something else to interact with. Well, that was a sound. Right. Oh, is it that? Let's do that. I just had to get higher up, I guess, so that I could actually see. Hell yeah. Ooh, a bunch of leopard sharks. Alright, let's go find another one. There's one all the way at the bottom. So there's gotta be like different layers. Maybe I go into this hole that's glowing now. Oh yeah, this is one of the ones that the robot can open. Help me, friend. With your little arms. Thanks. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna turn the wheel. With what? With what power do I have underwater? There's nothing to push against. Okay. Let's see. That has, like, sound travels a lot differently underwater, but this has to sound so loud. They're not doing it in the game, but especially with the music, but IRL, that would be like clonk, clonk, clonk. And it's kind of hard underwater to tell like where noise is coming from. So it would be quite strange. Right, so we found this one. So I guess we should follow the chains on the other side. I guess you can kind of hear it. Okay. So where's the other one? Over there. Over this way, I believe. Follow the glowing stuff. think. Yeah. We didn't have to open this one. It's already open. Nice. Little robot. Whee! I wonder if the robot is like autonomous or if someone else is controlling it and like can see. Okay, that doesn't work underwater. Having like a waterfall underwater, a fountain underwater that actually works. That's not real life. Wow, the music got really intense. Okay. Sometimes I have to reorient myself because I'm just facing up. And I just have to do a... I gotta do a loop-de-loop. Alright. Let's go into the light. Maybe this is just a game that's like... You're just going to heaven. If you believe in that kind of thing. That's why there's so many bright lights and weird outer space things and underwater things. And life came from outer space and water. The implications, guys. Of what? I don't know. Dramatic. Ooh. We're getting a color change. Okay. Oh. My bioluminescence. Oh, the jellyfish. So cute. I keep calling everything cute. I feel like this shark is probably gonna eat my robot friend. I feel... Wow. I'm just... Can I stop getting turned around? Okay. There we go. I feel like I... Oh, okay, he swam away. Oh, I don't remember what I was gonna say. But I thought he was gonna eat our friend. Okie dokie. I wonder why we had 3 the first time. Maybe I am supposed to find more. Okay. You think there's buried treasure? I wish I could have like a little body of water near me in my yard. We used to have a tiny pond, but it was full of snails and just like harbored tons of mosquitoes. So we got rid of it, but I kind of wish we still had it because it's like good for nature to have a place to drink water and stuff. Let's go! But the maintenance. The maintenance. Keeping something man-made safe for creatures, wildlife. And I know that mosquitoes are part of nature and like whatever, but bloodborne diseases exist. Mosquito bites suck. It's just annoying. Okay, we're going to give them some of our magic, I guess. I keep changing my mind about what it is that we're giving them. Something. Something that reinvigorates. Ooh, whale sharks. Reinvigorates the environment. Wow. Wow. Beautiful. This big coral. Wouldn't that be nice if it worked this way in real life? If you could just go into an interdimensional area and give it part of your life force, soul, hope, and then the environment would be fixed. Things would improve. Wouldn't that be pleasant? Whale sharks are so cool. Okay, we're in another, like, ruins. I can hear water running underwater. That's funny. I like all the, like, mosaic work. The nautiluses. I love them. Oh, I was gonna say that, like, I keep saying that all the creatures are super cute, and I feel like that's not— Whoa! Okay, dude. I feel like that's not everyone's cup of tea, but I really like them. There's a lot of nature that I'm just like, oh my god, so cute! And it's not any, like, it's not not— Wait, shouldn't it open that door? Oh, I guess I have to give it a second. It's not the typical thing people think is really cute. Like, most people think mammals. Mammals are cute. And birds. But a lot of people don't find fish and reptiles cute. And I think they're wrong. Okay, what am I doing? No, down. I'm just getting stuck. You ever try to— I mean, probably not, but you ever try to swim backwards while wearing dive gear? It's a struggle. Tell you what. Oh my god. Okay. I just gotta stop using the like, turnaround. I'm just holding the toggle too long, so I end up going sideways. Okay. Doo. Whoa, that's Colgaius? Look at the morays. Okay, let me in. Let me in. I'm just like my butt, legs all wide. That's how you do it though. When you stop. Wow, something blew up in here. Dang. But yeah, trying to swim backwards in, like, all your dive gear, difficult. You have to do, like, these weird little kicks with your fins and hope. When you're diving, you're supposed to keep your arms like, crossed across your chest or at your sides, because you don't want to touch anything. And you don't use them to swim, you just use your legs. Bye, friend. Alright, new area. Locked in. New area. Oh, the bioluminescence is so pretty. Look at these. They're like lace. Flowers. Flowers of the sea. A whale! It has a baby. Hello. Hello. It's got a baby. Whoa. Man. Where are we going? Where are we going, guys? There's more of them. Scientists discovered recently that certain whale species, whoa, inaccurate. These are humpback whales, I think, and they eat krill. They don't really eat fish, but I guess fish do end up. Maybe these are humpback whales. I think I'm wrong. I think these are the humpback whales. Wow, look at them. But they discovered that recently that some whale species, they've been like learning about their languages. Whoa. And they have like vowels and stuff and are similar in structure to like Chinese. How they form their sentences, how they speak to each other. So they're like trying to decipher it. And that is so cool. That's fascinating that we might be able to one day figure out how to, I guess, eavesdrop on them. But I was going to say, figure out like maybe how to communicate with them. It's too dang bad though that we're just spending a lot of time killing stuff, destroying things, environments. I think these are bombs. Yep. Oh, I'm gonna swim around them. Does look like I need to go down there though. Oh, intense. I don't want them to blow up. Okay. Or zap me, or whatever they're gonna do. Oh, bones. Look at, like whale bones? We're at the graveyard. Okay. Ooh. I don't want to set off these bombs, mines. Oh gosh, stop. It's so scary. Okay. Maybe I have to follow the power cords just like I did with the chains. Dude. Yeah, I'm getting away. Look at the cuttlefish. I just ate something. Okay. I think I came from there. Let me swim up. Right into one of them. The bones. It would be so scary to dive, like in real life, something like this, where it's just like silent. Come on. There we go. Wow, look at him go. Okay. What else? It's so quiet. Silent and like foggy. Spooky. Oh, did I have a flashlight this whole time, or was that just because I turned it on? Am I just stupid? We'll find out. Look at this anglerfish. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, sharks. Cool. Okay, but I'm still too close to this freaking bomb. Too close. Look at these little steam vent things. All right, going up here. Looking for another thing to interact with and not blow up. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. I just gotta look down. Yeah, I know. I went too high up. I'm just struggling. I don't want to set anything off. It's like reorienting me onto the map. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Is that one? Follow the power cords, I guess. I feel like if I get close enough to the bottom, as long as there aren't any bombs, I can. Oh god. As I like go to run right into one. Oh, it's that door, so it's back that way. Okay. Here I was just trying to get away from all the bombs because they're really dense right here. But it turns out I have to go to them. And I just lost my orientation. Okay. Oh gosh. Ah! Okay. Well, it doesn't kill me. So that's cool. I can at least unplug them now. Whew. I thought it would kill me. I couldn't remember if this game had a death. Ah, it has reoriented the power to the door. All right. So those ones are all good. All done. And let me just swim around badly some more. I'm going to swim to find the other power cord and get exploded again. Whoa, look at those. Look at all those chickens. Okay, I know. I'm too close. And you're pissed off. My goodness. Let's go this way. Here we go. Down. Because it went around this rock, right? This cord. Ugh. I'm not sure where it goes. I have to get close to other bombs. Annoyingly. Oh, look at that little crab. Look at this little guy. Crab. Alright, I guess I just went a big circle. I think there isn't really a way to avoid going right through the bombs. Like in there. Yeah. Okay. It's just one though. I just have to get under it. Oh. Gah. Well, it threw me into the it threw me in here, so that's fine. Okay. Oh, there's horseshoe crabs in there. Heck yeah. And there goes that shark. That shark's like, I'm out of here. So, was that a second one or just one? Shark's like, I'm out of here. This lady keeps exploding stuff. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go through this door. And then I think I'm gonna go. And we'll do another stream of this. So I can do more fish nails. And, well, first I think I'm gonna get through these bombs. I think I have to, like... There we go. Oh! Let's help our friend! Yeah, I want to help the shark. Let's help the shark and not leave them to suffer until we play next. A big guy. Now he's gonna eat us. Oh no, we're friends now. We're buds. Cool. Alright. Well, that was some abzu. And I'll be back eventually. And probably play this again. So I can just do some more summery fish nails. And then I think after this, we'll do an art stream. I really want to do some taxidermy or maybe some drawing. I would really like to change my main loading screen. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I thought this was really chill. I know I've been gone a long time and I appreciate you if you came back and, took a gander, even though I've been missing. I'll see y'all at some point.